Yes, I'm sitting in AI with my favorite producer in Champagne, Gatinois, which we represent in Sweden. This is a unique moment, and Louis, thank you for hosting us today.
Thank you for being here.
We're actually testing the base wine on the 2010 vintage, which I think was a fantastic outlook. But as it is, it takes another 4 years, Louis, before we have it as a ready champagne. And so, what is your feeling about the Chardonnay, the one?
So this one is the Chardonnay. We had here in Champagne a quite good year in 2010 for the producers that pay attention at the time of the harvest to pick the good grapes in the vineyards, and this selection allows us to have a very good base wine here.
I feel a little bit peach and
peach, pear, all white fruits, very well ripe, rich.
Yes. And yeah, let's have a sip of this one. It's. I would say that it's like a young Chablis. You can actually use it for food, as it is as a Tranquilla wine here. But
yes,
it's fantastic.
When you feel that a base wine of Champagne will be easy to drink right now, that's a good sign for the Terminity Champagne, because that means that we have all the qualities that are needed in the wine to be a great and excellent champagne.
And yeah, but in AI, it's not the Chardonnay perhaps that you're most famous for. Of course, it's the Pinot.
Yes.
And I would say, my hand on my heart, I've never been smelling and tasting a Pinot like this before. And it's my first meeting with a Tranquilla Pinot from here, a base wine. So yeah, let's have a sniff on this one. And it's such a good, you feel the red fruit.
A lot of red fruit.
Yeah, and yeah, I have to have
strawberry and also nuts of toasted bread.
I even think, you know, some white meat, some cream, some herby based sauce. Yeah, a fantastic base. It will be interesting to follow this, how it will develop. But it takes 4 years, and I know that the Gatinois family business, 4 years is nothing.
It's nothing.
Since you are so old. So please, Louis, tell me a little bit about your history, because it's quite impressive.
Yes, Gatinois is our name, and it's very important for us because it's a long history, a long familial history. In fact, our estate always remains in the same family since 12th generation, and I have behind me 11 ancestors that work in the same parcels and here at the same place in our houses, in the same cellars under me, and I can always have the feeling that they are behind me, watching me working. And I presently work with my father, and we're trying to keep this tradition in our work to reach the heart of the terroir of AI.
Yeah.
And all our philosophy in our work is to get the best from our wonderful plots here. We have the chance to use and to work with the terroir of AI, and we try to get really the spirit of this terroir in our best wines, especially of course in our Pinot Noir, also with our little quantity of Chardonnay, to get this expression to the terminated bottle.
Which is fantastic, and as I said, this is my favorite champagne, and
Thank
very
you.
glad to represent you in Sweden. And yes, santé.
Santé.
It's beautiful, and Thank you again for hosting us here today.
Thank you.
Louis, and we will come back over and over again. And as it is, unfortunately for everyone, it takes another four years.
Of course.
Since you can feel the base of this, but I will say that when it comes, it's worth waiting for. So, always something.